Yo, yo, yo. Jumping right in, guys. It's time. Cup is here. We're a little late. You know how it goes around here. Just getting started. Let's get this controller turned on. There's proof. Not that you needed it. You'll be able to see in the skill level momentarily. We're surely just getting started. But yeah, we did our thing yesterday. Wait, let me send out the greetings of peace. Or just hello from both sides, just to make sure we got a double beep. Ready to rock. Let's go. Kappa is starting for me now. Map called Go by Kuma. Ethel, Robert Kearns, Geometry Crafter, some of the usual suspects in here today. I still have no desktop audio. Is this going to be a thing? I restarted the computer, didn't it? Yeah. Alright, I've got to figure that one out. Like, my desktop audio is dead. This is wild. I mean, it seems like you'll get it. You get it out of my headphones. No, I don't know what this. It's hard for me to tell. Maybe you guys can hear this, maybe you can't. Tell me if you can hear the desktop audio. Whenever you get here, I suppose. Maybe it's good now. I think it was just turned all the way down, which is odd. Now that I'm noticing, yeah, it was. All right, let's go. All right, this is fun. Probably because need to rebind. Give up. What's up, Ezzy? Dear viewers, we need to change that. That's alright. I don't mind. Stream the cup to 0. I'm just here to play. But thanks for coming through. Surely that will change soon enough. You multiplied that by more than 1 million. Infinite multiplication, we can't even calculate here. What is this? I'm digging it so far. It's a dirty map. It's not a dirt map, it's a dirty map. Solved itself? No, I think Bezos probably paid all his tariffs to Trump. Yeah. Somebody didn't pay their bill. That was what's going on. And I figured the only person that Bezos could owe money to is Trump. Need to wait a day. Yeah. Sometimes the check gets crossed in the mail, you know? I didn't know that. Like, what? Bezos paid? What? AWS had a... What? AWS is down? What's that mean? Like, they run... Don't they, like, own half the internet? Who decides to shut the rest down? Like, so it wasn't a decision, I'm sure. It was just some sort of error. Much money was to be lost or repaid to people who didn't have their uptime on their servers, so that's an Amazon thing. It's not like you can't get in any trouble if they decide to shut it down. You don't make $1 billion the next 10 years again. I really need to know the start. I'm gonna turn cars on. It looks like you can do that. Game sounds too loud now. Okay, that's good to hear. That is good to hear. Let's try it about there, I guess. I don't know. Put it down to like here. As long as because before I had no game sounds, so we were roughing it for the completion of Archipelago. But once Deza gets here, I am happy to announce Archipelago 2 has been completed by me. Got a 10, there's a short out there with my completion on it, but it's just like a 10-hour timer. This is during the Amazon government shutdown. Great timing. Am I right? Ah, perfect, Elsa. Perfect timing. I felt your presence. Okay, that's a start. That's a start. What a cool map, I guess. If that's all we have to do is figure that out and run with it. I don't like position check maps, but I will do it. You know what a speed check is, right? Everyone knows what a speed check is. You've even heard of a slow check. Well, these are position checks, like, I call them that. I'm not sure if that's what you call them, but it's like line checks. Which ones are risky? Like, you know, which one's risky here? Transitional dirt with outside lines and no slides? I'm glad I played. Yeah, this is it's boring. It's kind of boring. I like the transition at the beginning. It took me a moment to figure this out. Oh no, I just needed speed. Okay, this is nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's just those line checks. Like, you just have to hit the bonk sticks. It's a nice consistent cup of map. I'll give it that. I mean, if Cup of the Day wasn't boring, then what would we do? We'd all quit playing Cup of the Day. We wouldn't wake up and turn it on first thing in the morning. Hey, Stream Elements, thanks for joining the stream. And adding the Arsenic Pill Ego comment. I thought I added that, changed that to just Cuppa. Let's change it now just in case. Elcon type of map, Is there a map that isn't an Elcon type map? That's funny to say, but yeah. I mean, Down is up there. Down is really doing really well. They are down and one of the biggest raiders. Azzy is too cool for Cuppa today. He said, I have better things to do. Like, gotta go by. Yeah, I almost didn't stream today. It's too boring. I'm hungry. Kind of thought, you know what? I finished that map yesterday so that I didn't have to play that map today during Cuppa, and I could play Cuppa. So let's at least get on and see if I have something I wanted to play. The most exciting thing that's happened in about a month is I got a sub from Y2 yesterday. Yo, Olim.
Olimaposi _525 followed the stream. Thanks so much, Olimaposi _525.
Deza, I want to play some of the layouts I made lately. One was for loot, one was for someone's idea. Okay. Potentially, yeah. Shitty masterpieces, got it. Thanks for the club announcement. Best in one comment, but I did catch it all this time. I'm glad I did. Thanks so much for the follow. Sir Olam. Or Madame Olam. Olam mi pose. Ooh. My lighted passage. That's the most fun. Why yes, Bob? Hey Azzy, where's all these cool new redemptions you're supposed to be bringing for everybody? Although the old ones are bad anyway. I Flappy used my glasses on checkpoint 99. I didn't even go get them. By the way, Flappy was here to see the finish of our Lego. Mini masterpiece. Maybe I should make that a thing. Make like 99. We'll make a redemption for play my map. You know, not an expensive one, but that way it's highlighted and I can see it and stuff. Or like the highlighted message. I don't know. I feel like one shot AC. What do you mean? What happened? What, on this map? They didn't. Prove it, sir. As you got a 50.7. Yeah, you can just come play with me, Azzy. Come smirk my div. That'll be less boring for you. Just give up the top 3. They'll take top 3 if you do it. I want to be in there. Give me my podium. We're in different divs right now. I'd actually have to PB here to get up to the div as he was in when he was bored and quit, because I've just been yapping and not getting a good run through here. Still possible though. Not probable though. 0.3. Alright, I'm to 31 as he made 30. That's unfortunate. He could have gave up after like 5 minutes into quali and gotten the same time I got. Oh, that's okay though. Yeah, I'll do a couple things today. I do have to make a quick breakfast and stuff after Cuppa. I'm not really energetically ready for much. Tough one. Says you gonna play it anyway? Or what? Get your first win. It's a boring map, you know. Should be easy. Loot Fred, and I think Virtuoso. Trying to find out and make redemptions. Okay. If you're trying to do that right now, I won't be able to help you, but I can help you with that later on. And I'd have to. I should make myself another Twitch account, mod it, so I can see what you mods see. I've never been a mod. Yeah, so I don't know what mods, what your options are. I know that you can make predictions and such. I thought you could make redemptions, but maybe not. It might have to be my account that does that. And like adds, you know, the graphics or whatever, like the, I can add the thing, like the emotes and things. Maybe you can't do that. Oh, you could. But even if you just come up with a list, you know, like a list, I'll put them in. Maybe message me on Discord about it. Unless you'd rather just send it. I can give you an email. abbottmtm@gmail.com works as well. If you want to be sure to keep it separate, because I don't check a lot of Discord even. Are we even in the match? What's happening? Like Amazon paid all their bills. Jeff Bezos doesn't owe the man any money anymore. Or wait, Jeff Bezos is the man. Maybe it was tariffs. Maybe it was tariffs to Trump and Trump shut him down. King Trump's the only one that could possibly outrank Bezos. Except Bezos could pull any line and be like, you'll be here for 3 more years. I'll be around another 30. Uh-oh. Oh no, this is bad. Good thing I did this in the no limb. This is the first time I've seen that sign. That orange sign was not here. Did not know how to handle it. Alright, let's go, guys. 22nd place. GLFF. HF, I mean. Or FF, you know? Panda? Okay, Panda's here. We're all good to go. Same div attempt redemption? Nah, that's a little complicated. I think you can just call that one out. Okay, if I was better at sniping a specific time, I could say that, but that's a redemption. It's something, redemptions are something that I would have to do. And I'll pretty much always try to do that if somebody wants me to, mostly. Because I play Kappa casually. Like I'm not out here trying to farm as many wins as possible. I mean, we all are, but let's be real, like that's not my goal, is to win. My goal is just like gain consistency, gain skill, and you know, get better and better cup of the day. Eventually start winning. But first you have to get up into higher divs. I don't know how the people that play this game for like a short amount of time are able to like quickly get up into the higher divs. Maybe they've played other racing games too that just, you know, all the or many of the racing elements that are in this game make sense to them. I don't know. That is a weird sign, not having it just been a green thing all through quali. Why would anyone take that slow-mo? Kind of sound effect should be there. Yes, for redemptions, definitely should. Unfortunately, there's no sound effects like that come with Twitch chat. The beep, but there are. I'll have to look that up. Maybe there's a alert, a sound alert that I can hook up that comes with redemption. I'm sure there's probably is in Stream Elements. It's a lot. Just setting up the Granati thing, and that's a cheesy little video thing. Like it wasn't like it's more than anybody should want to have to do. But I'll have to get in there and help, maybe get somebody to help me set up my alerts properly. I can get new alerts, like with better sounds. I can have AI make some sound alerts, some video alerts, all kinds of stuff. So it's so on theme, but oof, oh no, what has happened here? Am I out already? think I'm out on a dirt map. See what happens. There's a lot of people here, but I think I'm out. I respawned the start 3 times. I'm pretty sure that's it. Like, right? Oh my god, I moved up a couple spots. See if enough people DNF. I don't know. Never give up. And we maybe sniped? I don't believe it until it shows me I'm in. With a 105.190. Never give up. Okay, give up. Damn it. Should give up on making that clip. I didn't have Twitch open. I tried to reopen it quickly. Shit didn't work. 3-second head start. Or more. I don't know how much of a head start I gave these fools. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. I'm out of the red already. Like, what? Only give up if you're making a clip and the countdown timer starts. Then give up immediately. Besides that, though, and cup of the day. You never give up, ladies and gentlemen. Oof. Now clip it. Whop. That ought to make me millions, that clip. Duplicate. I'll be right up there with Bezos in no time. Alright, no more couple clips though, jeez. That's stressful. You guys see why this is so crazy to have, like, the cool... Like, I want to be able to do stuff in the servers. I want the lag to be proper for me to be able to do stuff in servers. But you put on the right video setting, and then you try to do one thing on stream, like click a button to send a clip, and the whole game pauses and turns off, and you have to open it and resume it, and like none of that happens if you just keep it in windowed borderless. Matter of fact, you can still use the controller if you forgot to click back over there. And as long as you use FPS no cap, you won't get 50 FPS cap when you click off. So you can even have full... Rah! There's like many millions of ways to trick this into working with stream, but just not with good FPS. PB? Question mark? 52? I'm supposing not. So 52.0. Okay, 52.6 is just that. Random Trek. DNF. GG, sir. Another American from Florida, I believe. Slowed down quite a bit on that turn. So let's make up for it on this turn. One bad turn deserves a good turn. Let's change this. Let's change the phrasing. Equal that on out. Get these karma? Dirty karma. How do you I'm trying, there's a way to There's a pun in there somewhere. Anyway. Back and forth, back and forth. 51.5 is the time. 14th is the place. And we're beating a big player. A player right there, officially from Berlin International. Or Berlin International Gaming? Berlin something. Yeah, maybe. From Grenadi's clan. We beat him. It's an open clan tag, anybody can use it. Berlin International seems so weird, but I guess it's based out of Berlin and they do, you know. It's Berlin something else though. Oh. Oh no. Not free again. This one doesn't work anymore. This whole trick again, I gotta pull the red to shred again. Respawns back. This deep into a dirt map, I don't think it works anymore. Ah, yeah, that's dead. Now I'm definitely gone. Yeah, I'm in last. Well, GG's. That'll do it. Today's edition of Cup of the Day. This has been a friendly neighborhood Avatim. And bye-bye. Just kidding. I won't say shake and bake yet. We're just gonna play some other maps. But first I'm gonna play this one. I wanna get out of here for a second. I wanna get a better time. We'll at least get a silver. I don't think I got a silver, right? I did. Can't find a name, just deal with it. Oh, yesterday's map. Yo, Y2. What is up, sir? How's it going? Not AI. Azzy, I'm gonna start making AI videos about how you're such an AI hater. That's what's up, Blub? And yo too, yeah. Wow. That's been here a minute. Saying blub to Y2. Why? Because you're the only one that complains about the AI stuff. I think it's fun tools. Making creative people giving creative people a way to express their creativity. Plus, I can just do stuff like make my head balloon up and blow up like from right here. And I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna make the scene this instead of like it was. I can change my like the thing so it's just like looks like I'm here on stream talking. I'm gonna do that. Soon. Just for fun, tease. That's all. It's minimizing creativity. Well, then become a editor and make my videos better for me, so I don't have to make videos with AI. Like, I don't know what to tell you. It's minimizing work is what it's doing, and maximizing creativity. I don't have work. The people that will do the work for me, to make that song I made, like I don't have the people that'll write and sing a Motown song for my aunt's 80th birthday. You know, as a matter of fact, while we're here talking about it, let's check that out. Tell me that I could have had this done in a day, let alone 3 minutes or a week or a month, less than $1,000. Tell me. For my aunt's 80th birthday party that I just had, and it was a huge hit. Everybody danced and sang and danced like it started off the DJ. Where's my just quickly, I'm just gonna show you this one song. Oh, here's the list. Okay. Queue is empty. How do you get to other songs? I don't know how this works. Projects? Songs. Here we go. Traveling Mercies. Song I made for my Aunt Lily.
This one's for you, leaving from your nephew Timmy with love. saw where cemeteries had broke their backs, carried their strength in your little frame when you rode that road to Baltimore and back.
It's about my aunt.
Second youngest of 11 strong. Hid your troubles behind those glasses wide, but we all knew what
Put
you
your
were
troubles
made
behind those
of.
glasses wide, but we all know what
We
you're made of. We see that fire you tried to hide. I can't make this bigger? Oh, okay.
Your prayers kept pulling us together. Traveling mercies in that brownish yellow van.
In that brownish yellow van.
You showed us who we am.
You showed us who we am. Like, some of these lines give me chills. Like, sure, it like it, you like it. It's just not the same as real music. Of course it's not. No one's saying it is. It's awesome though. I couldn't do real. I can't make this real music for my aunt for her birthday. But I can have the ideas of how she would love to hear it, and she'd love to hear it. She surely did. You called us out for amusement parks. That's what family's all about. Like, just making it personal about just about the things that I remembered that she did for us as kids. She's 80 years old. Like, this brought tears to people's eyes. Tell me AI is useless and it's not good or creative or bringing people together at all. Like, it's just, sorry, you can be a hater all you like, but it's coming and it's not going anywhere. It's not always going to be the new thing that everybody loves and appreciates the best, you know? It's not going to make money, but who cares about making money when you can make people happy, you know? And it makes me happy, so. And it's made people that I love happy. So. 80 years of grace and grit, civil rights and women too. You lived through it all with your smile intact. Now great grandbabies learning from you.
The line goes back, the line goes on. From that slave ship to the song, you turned that pain to pounding me. Taught us how to keep holding on.
Now you can just clown with it and make Eminem's song into like a blues or, you know, like soul song and stuff and see how good it sounds. Like, people do that too, and those are fun, but it is cheesy, you know, whatever. That's not gonna last forever. But to be able to make personalized stuff for people, you know, and love, man, it's never gonna get better than that for me. And I can throw my own lyrics in and have it do my own raps or songs. Now that's a little different. Like, maybe perform your own stuff. It's not, and nobody's gonna be making albums with it. It's gonna be obvious what is AI and what isn't eventually. But, you know, I think it's worthwhile, man. I just think it's worthwhile. Taylor's song from a new album, put an MF Doom's voice. Yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of crazy stuff you can do. You know. All right, but let's get back. I wanted to show that a little bit, just because, you know, it's hard to deny that there's impact that can be positive from even technology. People think that it takes the humanity out of it, but, you know, sometimes it adds a little humanity into something, or a little personalization. Oh, there's a Scoot, can't find a name, deal with it. He's Hey, what's up, Liu Kang? Looks like we're gonna be playing a little bit of this map, and then we have a few other maps to try. We got some I think Dez's Roots in Shitty Masterpiece. We got some Liu Kang, potentially some Liu Kang RPGing to go again on. Yeah, it's a peak intro. Let's pause it there. It's worth watching that. Whoops. You know what? It's worth it.
Alright, map is done. Now the name. Maybe something like violet, or maybe screw it, can't find a name, deal with it.
Time to race.
Alright, map is done. Now the name. Maybe something like violet, or maybe screw it, can't find a name, deal with it.
I do also understand that there's a reason to have a contention. Like, you don't just want to accept everything that's AI and be like, yeah, this is new, this is what's up, this is what's popular, because things will quickly turn to crap. Like, nothing will be good anymore. I do understand what you mean, and I don't refuse to believe that we still need a lot of human creativity. But I don't think it's gonna. I think it just gives humans a different avenue of being creative instead of having to do all the production, having to do all the work part of the creativity themselves. It allows for more artists, which then will spring different levels of creativity. There might just be. It's like saying YouTube is terrible. It's killing television. In a way. Why? Because everybody can produce their own now, and they don't have to watch what the government, the world decides the the programming is for them to watch. There's a couple different ways to look at it, but there's my way, and then there's the wrong way. Just kidding. Hopefully you know I'm kidding. I could have said there's your way and then there's the right way, but that's just me. The other way just sounds like a force. Alright, I do have water though, so we can hydrate. We have yesterday's maps to try quickly, and then we're going to line up a few maps. Let's get a couple maps into queue. Like, we do have this map he announced earlier, or a couple of them. I'm going to switch this back because I'm tired of it. And we'll remember when there's lag to do the forcer. So turn off force, display mode, and then do video, and whatever. Jeez. So annoying. Like, now if I click over here and I need to pause the music or turn it off or stop something, it's like Trackmania doesn't skits all out and make me press 6 buttons to get back in. I almost died twice in Cup of the Day today for that. Not good. All right, in a way. What? What do you mean? Really? Alright, whatever. That's gonna help me quit vaping. I'm gonna start talking about it now, just in case it's the thing I can never do. Should I open this in a room? Did you guys play yesterday's map? Let's open it in a room. I didn't hunt it at all. I haven't played it at all. Go into the room. Tracking it down is the spot. We're removing dark energy. I'm unsure why. We're going to replace it with can't find a name, deal with it. And then add in a bit of go. Bloody hell. Right, did I get bloody hell gold? I should have. Oh, and then where do we put the rest? We'll put it in the live room. Let's get it set up now. Did I turn the live room off? Good. Deactivate Assassin's Creed. Icy Summer campaign? Why is that here? Oh, in case anybody wanted to play it for some reason. Why would you want to? I don't know. Did we do this? I don't even think we played this. The summer campaign... Oh, we're in fall right now. Okay, yeah, deactivate this. Monthly Best Cup? We're gonna keep that room, but we'll deactivate it. Until the monthly comes around. Narc Discord invite. That's important to have up front, just in case people join from this way. I should put it all the way front, really. RMT Gold rooms, your maps rooms. Your maps will be the room. Okay. Got it. We're going to replace that with a Loot King Fred. You got a few seconds, Loot King, if you want to make any peak suggestions. Otherwise, we're going to throw in one of the RPGs from yesterday. I think it's Cityscape. We're up and down. Which one did I want to hunt more? I think it was Cityscape. Yesterday you made a new map. Where is it? I have to try the latest, you know? That's what the thing is. Like, people will always want to do your latest. So don't worry about making your old ones better, ever. Just make new, better ones. PC tracks? Hitting a Grand Slam, okay. Supersonic Speedy Hills, Reroute Hills, Microblast, Glacier Swim, Whirlwind. Nope, not there. TMWS. Is that a name of a map? TMW? Anyways, yeah. That's unfortunate. Why'd you call it that? It's called Too Many Routes? Oh, which one is it? All of it? Oh. Now, please tell me in one comment the name of the new map when you tell me what it is. The last one, Too Many Routes, okay. And then we're going to replace this with a couple of Deza's routes. Helping Fredo would be one. Inspiration Fredo, I'm guessing. Deza didn't say much. Yeah, that's gotta be it. Pathfind map. And then this one we're gonna replace. This is a That Guy map. Currently we have some more, something else in the That Guy club too to throw in here, I think. Those guys club. Also, if you want Virtuoso 2, Virtuoso from 2 AM ideas. Okay. Plate forms. Straight, no, back. Oh wait, these are new. These three are new. As new. A heart, okay. Block. No, not right now. Not until he's here. Going to eat and I'll be back later. Okay, cool. Purchase. Oh, this will be back up. This will be up a little later anyway. I'm gonna do a little bit of hunting first. Minotaur. I wonder what Lucky's got going on. Anything recently, Lucky? Flappy map campaign? We only got one. Troll maps. Lucky's got a lot of good stuff. Short Maps Part 1 is just 25 maps, by the way. We used to play all this stuff. This is a bunch of like quick user-made stuff that, you know, world records to be found if you want to find some. I didn't know we tried ice. Did we ever do the ice stuff? Oh, this is early Lucky. Okay. Here, man. My own campaign in here. Cloverleaf is all in it. I should add some stuff in there. Anyway, I'll get lost in here forever. Pyroland, Kick Speed, those guys. Oops, Kick Speed. Odessa? Oh, this was the guy who's mapped who added scenery to Odessa's before. I mean, I could throw that in for now, at least. But we're gonna instead go to Odessa's Club, which is MIDI Shastra piece. And RPG League? Boss ship? Oh. Not yet. Helping Feather 2 ideas, you said 2 a.m. ideas. Virtuoso. Alright, we'll save it. Time attack will be eternal. These are here. Moving on up. And I didn't really hunt shorts this week. I really didn't. I just discovered shorts this week. I might do a shorts hunting too, if that goes further than any of that. Alright, so back again. Alright, track of the day hunt shorts is gonna start. Should I eat now? Let's run the room first.
Alright, what is done now? The name. Something like Violet. Let's go ahead and find the name, deal with it.
Alright. Back to normal sounds. Sir Wills. What is up, sir? Oof. Sir Wills, you should probably know this. Are mods able to make redemptions for a channel on Twitch? As he was trying to make redemption a couple, or he was gonna help me come up with a couple ideas, I guess at least. I was like, hey, you know, you can just do it. I think it's your mod, and I had him trying, but I don't even know if it's a possibility. That's not the way. Try to put you to work as soon as you get here, but you do not know. Okay. Appreciate that. Anyway, welcome in. Welcome in. Quiz time. Sir Wills, welcome to chat. Pop quiz. You know everything about Trackmania and Twitch. So, just kidding. How am I supposed to make this? This is not okay. Unless that's the way. That could be. It could be the intended path. This is not a fun map for me. It's not yet. What? And this a risky path? Yeah, right. Okay, we got a 223, but my workers' union managed to talk to my employer and to give me another month of salary and cover my bike costs. Nice. That's at least good. I mean, it's still terrible you were laid off. But that's one good thing. It gives you a little bit of a cushion and a space maybe to figure out something else. But that's cool. Whatever it is for bike costs. I'm not sure what that is that you have to pay for. But either way. Oh, that's not a monthly thing, right? That's just like something that you had to cover once, and now you're happy that it is. I guess I'm assuming by that, but that's good news. Good to hear. Some good came, or at least a blessing has been thrown into some small silver lining. I don't know what to say. I used it for work stuff. Oh, I see. They were covering $700 for the parcel service. Jeez. We're talking MTB here. I guess it's actually just as many syllables to say mountain bike for me. It's a lot for you to type. So, but that seems like a lot. We're talking about some new futuristic pod racing tow bike. I can't understand what you spend $700 to fix that works as a bike for work. Yikes! A $5,500 bike? What do you? Okay. Your work's like your $5,500 mountain bike is important for work. I just don't. Maybe I just don't. I don't. There's probably lots of jobs I don't know exist. Are you like, let's say, a back hills mailman or something that you need to like deliver a lot of packages through places that don't have paved roads, so they can't send the mail trucks? What could you use $5,000 worth of a two-wheel man-powered bike to do work with? I thought these were just like for fun, for hobby, for like sport, for lightness, for like, you know, agility. Does it transform? Does it have a weapon on it? Please elaborate. Is it made of platinum? Maybe it's just made of platinum. And you need to drive it because any other material would melt. Sports instructor. Biking lessons. Yeah. Okay. Carbon fiber. Okay. So it's getting better. It's getting to make more and more sense now. If it's something in the field, in the like the field, and it's permanent, and they understand that there is value in that up, you know, the higher echelons of that field with, oof, even getting sponsorships and things. So since they asked me, yeah, they technically ordered you. Okay. I was asked to hold biking lessons, so I figured, why not? Oh, I see. So you're like, well, then this is going on my it's coming out of petty cash then, because, you know, if I'm going to hold lessons, I'm going to need the best bike, or I won't be able to do stuff I'm trying to teach these kids to do on their crappy Walmart puffies. Just kidding. That sounds like an awesome bike, dude. I don't know what it is. It probably is indestructible. It seemingly isn't, though, because you had to pay $700 to repair it. Oh, this was going to be a good run, man. I'm unfortunate how this just ended up. I mean, this was not going to be a good run by any stretch of the imagination. This was a good start. I don't know the route yet, though, for this to call in that this was going to be a good run. I'm glad I didn't play yesterday, man. I would have rather stayed at Archipelago, and I guess I had to because Bezos didn't pay his tariffs to press the I'm guessing that's the only reason. We're trying to figure this. I was trying to figure this out earlier, and like I was like, who could Jeff Bezos owe money to get to get his Amazon turned off? Like AWS is shut down. How? They own like half the world. Like, I was like, wait, maybe I see. He had to pay tariffs to King Trump. It's the only story that makes sense. He's the only one with enough power to shut Bezos down. So Bezos got up early this morning, paid off his tariffs, and we have servers again. Oh, come on. Let's see what the copium timer would have been. That's also all I'm doing this run is see what the copium timer would have been. It should be there. It feels like it definitely should be there. Let's get a better turn through here. Risky. It's just never going to be there, is it? It's never going to be there. You know, because Bezos can't owe money to anybody else. Like, the only reason it's turned back on is like Bezos was not going to make 12 billion. The terms of mountain bike, 4,000, 65,000 are capable of mid-tier. Interesting. This map is far from basic. I don't understand how they top of the line specs are between 10 and 13 grand. What? I don't understand. I don't. Please don't try to make me understand, because I'm sure there's a lot that I will not until I'm in. And I know about suspensions, and I know about like the. Okay, I know there's a lot you can do to make a bike awesome. But capability, or just like comfort. I guess it's I guess. Fuck. Things aren't like springing. You know, you don't get dirt magnet wheels, like, no matter what you do. I just don't know how it goes from like $600 to 10,000, 13,000. It's just such a huge jump. Like, of course there are bikes that you can get in that like less than $1,000 range, or people wouldn't ever begin the hobby, you know, mountain biking. But I mean, that's like telling me right now that there's a $13,000 phone. Like, I would be like, why? You know? And if you're just like, well, because it fits on your wrist and you can't even feel it. You can see it, but you can't even feel it's there. I'd be like, oh, I mean, but still, $13,000? I don't know. Yeah, but yeah. I guess it's mostly that. It's about making the rider feel as weightless and as bikeless as possible. Just basically making it just an extension of your body that's able to perform in all the ways that you want it to do. Like that, if you jump down, it's spongy. You know, if you jump up, it's springy. You get to a point of diminishing returns, yeah. But you're saying there's still ways that they can make it better, but the technology would only be affordable by like 5 people, so it's not worth it? Or is it just about there? Is like the max possible mountain bike, like 2 wheels and 2 pedals, like layout in existence nowadays, do you think? Like, and I just full layout, you know, not just like just the design of the shape of the frame. He said, like you said about suspension, 90% of the people just need some rebound adjustments. Huh. I didn't even know that that was, you know, what to call the springiness and the sponginess or the whatever, but yeah, that's the thing. And I'm saying the amount of suspension dials you get on a top of the line $2,000 fork is utilized by, let's say, downhill World Cup racers. Okay. Okay, I see. I'm starting to see now what you're saying. Okay. So there, it is like supremely tunable, but each like measure of adjustability, you know, causes another huge jump in either technology. And but I mean that doesn't mean that I feel like eventually the things that are the top of the line become the standard, you know. They either become more affordable or do they just balance out. Everything for running shoes that are 10% lighter than every other shoe. There's like 5 components in the world. Yeah, you're right. No, you're absolutely. I understand it, but they could. Those 5 could, and there's going to be people that want to have the best, so that they're not hindered, you know. But they're never going to be hindered by the next or the 10th best even. All right, what am I going for here? I guess just a bronze medal is I'm happy. Like I don't leave without bronze here, but geez a whiz, what a map. Same goes to mountain bike parts. I could buy the top of the line version of my fork, dial it in, and it's going to take me 2.5 seconds faster on a 4-hour trip. Right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. It's really for people that are cross country racers, like where it matters. Those seconds matter, and then the more that it matters, the more that they can sell the you know, the technique and the technology to get you there. So that's cool. Okay. Some people, it matters enough for some people to have, you know, and so that's the value in it. The value is how much it matters. It's not in the actual value of the material, necessarily the value of the craftsmanship or the whatever. Like just how much it matters to people and how available the advantages are. So it's kind of like and that's the diminishing returns thing. So it's like it becomes like I guess it's like a supply and demand. The demand is very high for stuff that will increase performance without cheating, you know, and that's seemingly one of them in that genre. You know, kind of like if they try to want to start selling plugins for this game. That's how they could low-key make some money. Let people get a little bit better, but they have to pay for it. Pedals are like 480 grams, cost 50 bucks. Top of the line from the same brand. 150. 106 bucks. So 3 times. That's what you mean, diminishing returns. Okay, by the time, so then like, yeah, you get less and less benefit from spending more and more money. But if you're crazy enough, you want that little bit of benefit, because the most intent, the most people, okay, it's making even more and more sense, because the people that are most into it are only the people that can increase. They can't increase any other way because they're already top of their game. But you sell them something that gets them a little bit further, and it's worth $1 million, you know, because yeah. But nobody else is worth going to pay for it. Also, for that reason. But yeah, so now it's the more expensive for the smaller return. Each step you go up probably costs more to, but it will provide some benefit. Oof. I mean, just go pee before using it. So 20 grams isn't a difference anymore. Hello. I was gonna pause a bit and get some food maybe soon. Did you eat today? Did you make the eggs or anything? Where are you?
I ate eggs.
Oh. The people who can notice the difference know how to use it are sponsored, so they don't pay anyway. Right. It gets to be where the charges for the big time stuff, it's like insurance company stuff. Like, ooh, insurance companies pay so much. I just hit that and couldn't believe it, so I lost. I shouldn't have taken that checkpoint. Like, things cost more when they know that people with money are the customers. Kind of weird, but. Is that a triangle? Oh, yeah, yeah. I would probably have a 15 grand bike if I could. I get it. It's like, I'd probably have a 15 grand PC if I could, but there's absolutely no reason to. You know? You know? Alright, so that is a triangle. I'm not gonna hunt this forever, but I just want to get, I do want to get it. Ooh, there's a bunch of people here. There was. Y2's got 39 here? Okay. Go. Yeah, unless I'm feeling like I can either buy a bike or burn the 15 grand, I'm not buying a bike. You have to have like nothing to do with the money. Like Y2. Y2's made of money, dude. He actually subbed to the channel this month. Yeah, I was gonna say. Before burning even 1 grand, PayPal? You can just go oil scrappy instead with your $10,000, like that other guy did during his subathon or something. Like, what? I've been hearing like rumors of this stirring around in Grenadi's chats and stuff, or like Grenadi's stream. Hanga. Welcome. This has been done for like, and I can't even get the safe in. Whatever, man. And look at how long the last respawn is. Holy crap. What is... Okay. What is... Okay, it's after the... I should not be going all the way back, but I wanted to see what the go-boom times is on this run. If I did it somewhat properly. It's just in front of us. Alright, it's at 59.53. And it's not bronze. Well, what's up, Tanga? Welcome in. Tangathius. Here comes Doe. I could just come up here and meow. That one or the other?
Doesn't like me sitting in the box.
Elephant. Then boy.
And boy. See if we can get all 3 cats on cam today. So
Parents by boy.
Arch Pickle Lego. What was I calling it last night? Arsenic Pill Ego. What's the other way? I did get some progress. Matter of fact, I completed the map. Completed. It was a 10-hour, like a 10-hour total time. I think. 10 hours something. There's a short. Oh, why? Mr. Pie 2. My bad. I read it wrong.
Hi, Joe.
We have returned. I believe in you. It's patience. It is like it's. Here's the thing. If you're willing, like that. If you're willing to, hey, what's up, Carolina Natalia, and Azzy subs 18 on 04 weekly short tonight. I forgot the strawberry jam. Or preserves. 1 second. Otherwise, there's granola and blueberries. But if you're willing to pause, play on a regular, not a live server, and just pause the game, willing to dedicate like a day and a half to it, then it's fun to complete. Just share that you did. The 100 checkpoint tiles are tough. Even Clock 100. Very possible, very tough. All right. This kind. Like this kind of games that you just stall chat for days on end. All right, nobody's in the room, right? No one's here, but Y2's still here. Azzy, what are you hunting right now? Weekly shorts? I wanted to do that, but first thing we're gonna do is get our bronze medal here. Maybe not. I don't like this for Cuppa. It's good math. I don't like it. No, I like Trackmania. If you're asking me seriously what kind of games I play, Caroline, pretty much only on that. I play PUBG Mobile, but that's just because I've been playing it for like 6 or 7 years. And it's one of those games that if you got into it early, it just never seemingly gets old for me. Because it does a good job at the ranking system. But also they add a lot of new stuff all the time. Your favorite game is PUBG and GTA 5? Oh, interesting. Yeah, I do PUBG mobile streams with Phenom, the GG. I said the Phenom GG is the name on Twitch and YouTube, but he plays every night on YouTube and Twitch. It's a smaller stream, 5 or 6 viewers on either side, probably. Yes, I also do stream on Twitch. I'm currently. That's when you hear me talking to like Azzy about and you see the other things popping up on the screen, that chats that aren't in your chat. Those are from the Twitch side. Why is this so hard? I am from world, North America, United States, Pennsylvania, and the NA Racing Club. That's I don't know what that's, sub 18. Wait, that's what you're going for. So nice time on that. I don't remember what map 4 is. Oh, is that the fast map? The magnet, like the wideish magnety map. Damn it. It's good that we have really really fast players, really good players in our club already, because it gives even newcomers something to strive for. Nobody can just come and own the club immediately. We started off with, you know, people like Sir Wills and Zareki and or gold medal, or now gold time. Now we have Pyro Sphinx out here beating virtual on top of the day. At least once. Man, if I could just remember the map once. Alright, there's a pretty big PB there. 4th place. Not a sub 1 yet. I'm gonna need that by another second. Which I will get just by remembering the map once. And then I get to go have breakfast. Like actual breakfast, not the... Wow, wolf. Sloppy yogurt parfait I made myself that's going to waste over here. But it's quite good. Want to see some of my creatives? No, not now. I'm in stream. Exclamation mark Discord or exclamation mark DC in the chat on the Twitch side. We'll bring up the Discord invite. It might even work on the YouTube side for Discord. Try exclamation mark Discord. Yep, there you go. Someone will do it for you. Matter of fact, it sent the link over to YouTube. I should just make a join command over there that tells people how to get to join into the club. It just won't tell them which room. That's what I'll do. Because I guess I didn't make a permanent join command over there because it changes so often. I wasn't going to change it every time. Alright. 1.7 seconds to go. Which all happens in a clean run without respawn.
It's ready if you want to get it.
Thanks, baby. Oh, come on. I mean, we know this is in. I don't need the copium timer on that one. That was going to be the one to set me free on this map. And I could hunt this for better times, but wow. What a stack map. I mean, I do need to learn drifts. It's a great place to do it. A place you definitely need to be good at them. Crap. Let me go earn my breakfast. Fighting for breakfast. Let's go. Low and then mid. Not that low, come on. Come on. It's gonna still be bronze. It can no longer still be bronze. Damn it. Watch for all the arrows. They all mean something. Pretty sure that ends up being a different path than world record takes, but whatever. Just need to survive right now. And it is breakfast time. Let's go. Alright, be right back in just a minute, guys. You can vote to skip this one if you want to move on to the next map. It's only going to be the dirt map, though. You know what? I'll prep to go to the live room. We don't have to hunt a couple of the day maps right now. Which is called Your Maps. We're gonna move it up front next to where Fall 25 is. And I'll be joining that room and be right back. Hey, stop. All right. I'm sorry to keep you all waiting. We do live while streaming, so is this all this glare that is coming? Yeah, we gotta do better here. So while streaming, sometimes it takes 5-6 minutes to just get, things like myself fed, so I can have the energy, desire, so on and so forth. can keep doing this. All right, let's go. I will be taking bites here and there. I normally build at the same time. This map, I built the tracks first and then the scenery. This map. Okay, this one's called Too Many Routes. So you normally build at the same time, which makes sense. That's how I would do it normally, too. Well, mostly. Only if the scenery is affecting the path. $24. Smack on dead. 24 seconds. Liu King Fred has a 12-minute time here. What is happening? That's a 24 flat is crazy. Let's just say that. Let's get started. It starts off alt car possibilities. Dankness. There are no checkpoints. That can be jumped. Where's this finish? I kind of want to know where to go. Take a look. Like at all. Alright, there's errors there. Looks like there's a you turn right at the start? No, it's blocked. Okay. So far, like this, what's it gonna get me though? If I can't even jump out here, I don't even know if I could jump out here. No, I can't. Maybe I can. But jump out there to this ramp to this, but that doesn't go anywhere. Oh, no, 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 no. It would be to go over there to jump. So you jump out there to jump. That's too hard. That's not gonna work. Alright, where's the fin? Let's get that first figured out. The top of this hill. You got reactor. You're coming around, the wood. Got there from here. So you jump out to the left. Okay. Let's try it. Let us give it a shot. At the veterinary clinic. Can you go? There's 3 finishes? Oh. Sorsle? booster just send me. If you let it with this car. I mean, that feels okay. Doesn't have speed anymore. I'd really just like to jump out there, but it doesn't look like rally car is much of a jumper. Bronx metal there. Whoa, 36. Good catch, Bacon. Yo, buddy, you can go to the next stream now if you want to keep up your business. I got your message, and I will accept it at my earliest convenience. Thank you very much. Don't tell me when to do what. Oh wait, just go down? I like that idea. It's not gonna be the fastest one, but I like the idea. As I said, I deal with stream creative stuff off stream, and the reasons you'll find out very soon if you keep up the conversations about it. Discord is the place to have the conversations if you're doing it for self-promotion. There's also a page on Discord called Seamless Self-Promotion. Feel free to add all the pictures and things you like on there from your brand. Want to promote, or just show us what you got. You know, I am looking for some things, but it's more like editor stuff, people that can do creative, customized things for the channel that are, you know, I'm not paying anyone until things are done though, and I would have to approve them before I decided that I want them. So if it's worth it to you, if you're good enough to do the work that you probably want to show me that you're good enough to do, then yeah, feel free to give me together a package and I'll tell you if it's something I'd be willing to pay you to use. Otherwise, we're pretty fine with our branding as we have it. We got our pandas. We got our logo. We got our emotes. When you're here to offer me something that could actually help increase you know, general popularity and or put it like this, I'm not paying for something unless it's making money and proven to do so. But I'm more than glad to have any other creatives and artists, you know, that are willing to join and want to join the team. I'm also an artist myself, creative. I have Procreate, I have an Apple Pencil Pro, and that Apple Pencil Pro I'm just new to, but you know, I do my own art. But I still prefer to use AI because it's easier. For something like this. Doesn't always produce the best result. But after several, you know, you can pump out a lot of mediocre results and find one that's probably better than my one first and only attempt would be. Because when I do it myself, I don't ever make more than one. I'm not gonna make 12. Pick the best. No. Well, I'd love to find someone that is like that though as an artist. Deza time is gonna stand on this map. This is an interesting map. I've only found the one finish though. I've only found one real path even. Like there's a couple different ways you can get to the same path, but that's the only path I've really found that seems viable. PB is where I had straighten the ending. Oh, nah, dude. My shot is to go right at start, jump over engine off, down finish. Yeah, that's not a thing I haven't done yet. I have decided that you can have enough speed to jump over this, but... Whoa! Just gotta make it. It's actually faster to crash than to release with the rally car. It's so bad. But diagonal jump up the engine off? I don't know. Maybe it's just the speed. Could just be the speed. I'm not getting full speed. 213. Did I make it? I just don't know where the finish is from here. And get the down finish. See if we can make this engine off jump. We've got 202, not enough. To the left after engine off. Yeah, we'll try it. Whoa! And And whoa, damn it. Yeah, I figured that. Oops. I'll try it again. I forget the jumping the engine off seemed to be the tricky thing to do with the rally car, so it would be the fastest route, but I also didn't see the other ending still. So I'm just waiting to figure out what that's going to look like. I mean, I believe it's there. I'm just saying it. I just don't know what I'm looking for or what it's going to look like. Bit slidey, but should be able to do it. No, 206 is not it. We need like 213 at least. 215 probably. I guess crashing really was best. Did that work when I crashed? Oh, was that the time I made it? I don't think so. That still slows down quite a lot. Two, 205 with the crash, that was pretty quick. There we go. Oh, didn't quite get the angle. All right, we can do this with just this line. I was gonna incorporate an action key, but I can avoid that. That'd be best, so let's do it. That should be it. That's two diagonally. Gotta be perfectly straight. Cool map though, I guess. I'm having a good time with it so far. Little rally action. Don't get a lot of that anymore. Damn it, dude. Come on, man. It's a crazy speed check, because this turn is not easy. I think that gets it. I could speed coming out of my hop. Yeah, that's getting for sure. And then left. And then, whoop. Fragile, smack that. But fragile rally car, though. What? The reset. Okay. Cool fin. I like the fin setup. It's just getting the first one and then not smacking fragile will get me to the metal. Maybe a gold, maybe a silver. Can I even make it with this? It's potential. It's not gonna make it, is it? It's so close, dude. That's so funny. I'm faster. You're going faster, but I'm faster. Oh, that fragile gets you fragile immediately just from touching it. Like you land and are fragile by getting the like that's evil. I didn't know that would happen. I thought you'd get the fragile, and then you can't hit anything. But like just landing on a fragile will make your car fragile if you land on a rough. That's pretty rough. Alright, so what's that get me? Okay, that gives me a gold. Gold medal. Let's go. 1.4 seconds from PB. I mean from AT. Y2 just for the 34 time. Interesting map. I I'm hesitant to suggest you put this one in for short review just because there are so many, you know, really wild and clever like puzzle maps though. Still cool. Still very cool. And plenty of paths. The one path seems far from the AT though. Also, AT is just too short anyway. Cool, like as just a you know, that's for what it is. A cool pathfinding map. Okay. Let's get the win. With no fragile? Oh, I'm fragile anyway. That's terrible. I went the other way. This is never fast enough. 27 already. I can get a good start. That way you went is good? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, that's from way before. That's a better start, I think, for speed. No crash. Come on, man. I just had to say it and then immediately crash. Alright. We're gonna get this turn. That's the main one. Just get this turn. If I get that turn good, I'm gone. I'm just so gone. Too tight? That's pretty good. A little too diagonal. That's better. I mean, are you guys able to miss that fragile too? I guess you are. You have to be. For 24? Holy crap. Hmm. Let's see. My two skipping. Skipping. Oh. Squeezing through. A reactor boost backwards. Up to... Oh, I see. Hmm.
Who invites a husky guy to an outdoor summer wedding? It's like 100 degrees. And because I sweat a lot, I went to Men's Warehouse and got a suit with a special fabric called Chill Flex that breathes and keeps me cool.
Even in these inhumane conditions. Oh, I'm on fire.
Buy one thing at Men's Warehouse once. Luke King and Deza, or Y2. The race is on. Whoa. What was that? Cinema? What? Why'd you check this fruit out? I mean, it might not be the fastest, but it sure looks fun. Wow. Oh my god. I wonder if that's makeable. I haven't seen him make it, but even if you can just grab that wall. So far it looks like it's not makeable, but you can grab up the wall afterward before the reactor runs out if you can, like, just perfectly. Maybe it is makeable. Drop down, turn around, jump on up to the top. You want to show off the rest of the routes real quick, Luke, or a couple of them? Or just you can keep doing this one, whichever you prefer. This is a cool map. Okay, yeah, cool. I'll just turn off cam for just a minute. I'm gonna see a couple of these routes. You can go down to the hole and straight away, like we had been. Oh, there's another. What? Okay, he's got a reactor booster under the water hole. That's not a pool, it's just a hole with water in it. Oh, and there's a path out of there with water But you almost have to hit a double reactor bug slide situation to survive it. It appears. That's a cool looking path, though. It's a matter of making all these cool paths and then evening out the fastest one to slow it down so that the other ones... I guess that's how you do it. I mean, once you get so many cool paths, one of them's like 3 seconds shorter than the other one, what do you do? Like, can't, unless you just hide it better. If you have to hide it better, that's hard. And I don't understand for sure how you made hidden paths and then added scenery on it. Unless the scenery that you're adding is what's hiding the path. It's also a really strange challenge to wrap my brain around. Mapping in itself is a puzzle like that people don't, unless you've started trying to map in this game, you don't get how it is. But to build just a playable map in this game is to be able to put together a puzzle. And to build a good and enjoyable map is to be like really like a savant at cutting your own jigsaws. You know, cutting your own jigsaw patterns or something. So each piece looks like somebody you know or something weird. Maybe that's the extreme level, you know, when you're doing it on like the highest art level. So as a mapper, I'm gonna ask anybody in the chat that is a mapper right now. As a mapper, who is your favorite mapper besides yourself? I guess you don't have to be a mapper to answer. You can just, if you have a favorite mapper besides yourself. Des. Good answer, Y2. Good answer, okay. 100% says that. Okay, well, I guess that makes sense because you guys did, yeah, you guys started off clicking really well with your hunts. Okay, we're gonna broaden it a little bit because that's cool. Besides anybody in chat, just to make it a little bit less, you know, present company excluded. Who is your favorite mapper? Anybody can answer. And you can give a top 3 if you would rather, because you can't decide between 2 or 3. Mine come up to being like, it's weird because there's different categories. I guess favorite scenery mappers are HTMH and Oclavixis. With a nod to Mr. Pepsi as well. Mr. Pepsi, Oclavixis, and HTMH for sure, because they've done such like revolutionary stuff. The maps that just come to mind, you know. When it comes to cool and playable maps, I almost want to say like I want to say like Jabsky. What's the guy that did is it Emlon? No, it's well, Emlon's pretty good too, but there's a guy that had the like Trackmania set. He just had a lot of maps, but he also had the one that was a Trackmania set with the like a kid playing with his toy Trackmania set, and they were leaving, and he was allowed to leave it set up in his room. He could play with it, and he got back home, and then all of a sudden it starts off, and it's you playing on it. I can't think of that mapper's name right now. It's not like Alcon or I don't know. I don't know why I can't think of it. But they're very good, and they do a lot. They have a lot of maps that show up in Kappa. Honestly, slide lock maps excite me. Tourist maps are really cool because they're usually very beginner friendly, and that's cool. I gotta say though, that's the category for like overall or like just you know, like cup of the day style maps. We'll say cup of the day style for that category. And then, yo, Geo, what's up? Thank you so much for the raid. What's up? But yeah, hope you enjoyed your stream today. We're talking about our favorite mapper, present company excluded. Who would you call, not including yourself or anybody in your chats? And you know, unless your favorite mapper just happened to come to chat today. But who would you call your favorite mapper? And you can name 2 or 3 of each category. I named my 3 favorite scenery mappers so far, and then my 3 favorite like cup of the day style mappers. And then I guess when it gets into like LOL or bonk style or like RPG, yeah, we'll say that as a category. I'm gonna go with Bacon Patroller number 1, just because of Quack 100. Even though RPG is not probably so much his thing, he's more of like a bonk style LOL. But Bacon Patroller. Then you got Courage for sure. You want to call it Courage. Gotta go quick. Maybe later. Good luck on the maps. Hey, no problem, man. Yeah, that's a tough one, right? But GG's, thanks for the raid and have a great day, man. Take care of yourself. Always a pleasure. Thanks. What do we got though? Besides the Liu King map to do today? I know I've got meeting plan later. I wish I knew how to control reactor flights. This route would be sick. Let's see Y2 for a sec. Juno, he's talking about sick reactor flight routes. Oh. Your car is sick. That car is crazy, Y2. Does it start snowing when you hit the brakes? Oh no, he's okay. He's inside of. It's it's clipping the. Oh no, that is something. Hold on. It's weird. I get the lighting for the front of the car while he's in the start, but then it pulls off and it looks like it's black. I think it's just lighting changes in Trackmania with spectator mode that's making this car look like that. It's a cool car with like the skyline in the background. Oh yeah, hold on. And the city, the bright stars. It's like a city line skyline, and it's got like stars. And I think yeah, he hits the brakes and it shines the lights in the city and flashes the stars. That is so sick, dude. That is mad sick, dude. That is, I don't know where you get such a thing, but I'm super impressed. Thank you. It's got something on the back too. It looks like a barcode, and probably where you find it. We will do some research at some point. No, great. You should maybe, if you can, add that to club skins. I don't know how you do it. It's a lot of work to add skins. A lot of work to do anything involving skins in this game. Okay, one moment and I'll be back on screen and back playing myself as well. Maybe 2 moments. Where's the brand go? Oh, this is awkward. Y2V2 showing us the path with a reactor flight, if at all possible to control, that'd be like a 21-second time, maybe? I didn't see the time outcome there. It's good to see live server for some reason is actually working with skins all of a sudden. I don't know why, but yes. Hallelujah. Perfect drop down, you could probably get sub 20. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. It's looking like it's a huge improvement. Alright, last break for today. This is gonna be a change the YouTube title to we got that clip that we almost died for. Why does it say cup exclamation mark? When did I do that? That's funny. It only says it on YouTube. Oh, it's not on my screen, but it is on both. Fun. Well then, let's fix it. Can you get a stroke, a gradient? That works. Size. Sizable here. Sizable here. Is it locked? It's not locked. Alright, let's go. And then I can bring the cam back. Or after one last hurrah. This is it for break time. Unless I find an RPG or something. This is coming up very soon. I spelled viewer wrong on YouTube. I don't care. Okay. Sorry, I don't care as much about YouTube. Last run on this track, and then we're heading over to the RPG. Just to be proven, just to be done. Show them that we can make it for fun. Alright, let's get cam up and move on to the next map. What do you guys think? Also, thumbs it up. Zoom, zoom. Welcome back to the room. I don't know what's pausing it. Oh, it's that one. Crazy bad glare. All right, let's see. What do we got? Inspiration for Fred. I think this is for you out there, Sir Luke King. Mapping by Deza himself. Y2, get in here. What are you doing? Okay. You jerk. That's so mean. That's such a mean place for an engine off. So close. So it wasn't perfect, but it beat Dez? Oh, I didn't even see it. I didn't see that you beat the record on that last one. Sorry for not acknowledging that, but I didn't notice. You need this, right? If you don't get that, then you don't get this. Okay. So you don't take the checkpoint if you crash. The only way I ever figured this out. The checkpoint is not there to help you. I like that checkpoint to be before where you can lose all the speed for the engine off. I don't know. Or like after the engine off. This is a thought. Or it gives you another shot at it. So you can practice it. And this is really a tough speed check. For me. For there not to be much of a, you know, like if you hit the engine off, you really are done, right? That must have been lag. There's no way. Yeah, let's see how far we get with the engine off. I mean, it's just an asshole map with the engine off the rest of the time, but you can still make it. And Erskie's just turned to the left. You're just angry when you hit the engine off at the end. Because then you just like, you gotta restart. It's a long run to restart. Like there's no just picking back up before checkpoint, you know? And there's nothing after the engine off except all that length to the end. So it's a huge punishment at the end if you don't have the speed for that speed check. That's all I mean to say. Which I understand as mapping, if you've mapped this, you probably always did, for certain, you know? But like now, there's nothing I can do except respawn trap, you know? Like, I'm dead. The run's dead. Like even a double, like it's, now you have engine off. Like there's nothing you can do. It's a terrible checkpoint placement of that. That's the only thing I can, only critique I'll say about this map. I think everything else is pretty fun. I like the flow of it. I like that I have to earn the engine off. I just don't like that there's no way to practice it or you know, fix it if you don't. And it's easy to not have enough speed to make it. There's several, like it's you pretty much need the line to make it. I won't say the perfect line, but you would either have had to have a lot of really good lines beforehand to have enough speed, or you need the perfect line to make it. And I'm not sure which it is yet, but oof. I'm only hitting a 57 on the map here so far, so you know. You don't have to take my word for it, but I would represent a portion of the community playing the map, of course. And those ideas. Like, if I can't hit it still with this, and I can't, then I think you just have to take an engine off. And maybe you just have to take an engine off. I don't know. It feels like the map is way too slow if you have that, if you have taken it. That's the... I mean, you do make it. No, what you definitely does not have engine off. When you zoomed past me going 600 miles an hour just then. But I did get at 1.8 PB, like that's cool. You know, but what? Why is it so hard, bruv? I'm going like 35. He passes me like I'm parked on the side of the road. And he's still whipping at like 450. I mean, I guess what it is this is a fun map until there's this precision speed check right before an ice part, and it's long after that too. Like, I'm okay with it being this, and you're slowed down if you know, but until like here, like give them another checkpoint there to reset so they can get some speed back or something. I don't know. But to make it that punishing for that long is really, really punishing for some. But, you know, fun when you make it, I guess. I still only got a 45 there. So, but that's a solid silver time. That about puts me in the ranking that I would expect on like a couple map. Get a good run through with a smooth bobsleigh section. No action keys yet or anything. Clean, but I crashed there for whatever reason. Just to make sure I get a bad respawn here. Rahiri? It's a Rahiri. Hi, how are you? Sir, I am doing well. Thank you for asking. I'm gonna say sir out of respect, madam. Because to call you madam may have been disrespectful, sir. All you kids coming up with the cool like and new ways to use pronouns should figure out a way to like polish up the terms like to whom it may concern or dear sir or madam. Like make that formal one universally like gender neutral. Tell me how to do that. How to be gender neutral formally. And then I will subscribe to your program. Not that I'm already not a subscriber. I see gold cars, really old cars, filled with mold cars. These cars are so gross. Compared to Y2. City glows in the sky too. On his car, he's painted the most. Ooh. Why am I catching up? After all those sound effects, I should be way ahead. And I hit the engine off. So punishing. A checkpoint right there resets me. Put a ring. Just put a ring checkpoint. You can't even double respawn from it, you know what I mean? But just to reset anywhere, but like, come on. I might as well take this one too now, you know? It's like, doesn't matter. And that's a lazy risky. That's brutal. Turn left for the risky. I see that it's inspiration and not meant to be like a full-on map. But it's a map I wouldn't have minded adding scenery to and stuff and trying to build into a map. Mostly, except for that section. And I guess I could still, you know, there's not much to add to change that, what I don't like about that section. If you're interested in scenerizing and making it like a map attempt out of this. I maybe want to take it under my pen. My pen knife. For a bit. I don't know. Me saying I want a map is like me saying, you know, I want to smoke crack. Yeah. Just because you know what it feels like doesn't mean it's good for you. Or that you really should do it. Alright, maybe that's a bad analogy in this situation, but the fact is, I don't think it's good. Like, mapping is like, it's a very time consuming and ends up being like, why did I do this? But now I have to finish it over like on taking. Like, for me, some guys are so cool that they're able to have time to play the game and map on their, like, sometime, but like, I don't know how Luke King's coming up with a map like every single day. I don't know how Lucky was doing. And then still have time to play the game and enjoy the game enough to play it and get times on the tracks that they want and stuff. You know, everyone that does it. I don't know how you guys do it. But then again, oh yeah, I lost all my speed there. Nice. The 44.41. All of that work for 1.5? My day's alright. How's your day so far? Good, how about you? You. What you got? Mashed potatoes in the chat. Somebody clean up your mess. Everybody's having a good day, whether they're on Twitch or YouTube. They all think I'm talking to them. That's fantastic. This is my main game. And exclamation mark Discord before you ask me another personal question. Please don't be all personable. Just ask me to give me your Discord. All right. Exclamation mark Discord if that's your goal. We don't do this on stream. Nice, I like that. Yeah, this is definitely a Discord bot. Nice, I like that game. What game do you like? What game do you like, Itsuri? Of course I do. Fish waffle. Kerfuffle. Been mapping anything, Kerfuffle? Weren't you a mapper that came through originally with the maps? Was it the Desert Car shorts? Those might be Warriors. And I know we race cats as well. Whoop. I asked you a question. What's your favorite game? If you can't answer my question, you don't get any more of my answers, because I'm sick of talking to bots. I'm just gonna ignore. Exclamation mark Discord when they get around to it, guys. Hit them with it. This is a fun route, though. All the way up until that tough spot, and even that's, you know, it's fun to hunt. It's just less fun to...
It's Zara Harry followed the stream. Thanks so much, It's Zara Harry, for the follow.
Thank you so much, Stream Elements. So I didn't have to. Yikes. So far ahead, and I'm about to get zoomed past. Whew. Such a fast PB. It's just raining followers. Followers are worth nothing. Active chatters. Got chat to chat. And don't just ask me dumb questions about nothing for 10 minutes just to shill their wares, their digital wares. Sorry, but AI is quicker, cheaper, and better than you. No, I haven't never played Geometry Dash. I'm guessing you have. And I don't know why that seems to be a popular, maybe, like, what was that on? Like, what platform was that? Seems to people know about Geometry Dash. I just never, I feel like maybe it's something that they made for... Like, why does it have something to do with this game? Is it because you can build things there? You're gonna play it again with your brother. That's not a whole sentence. I don't know, like, is it because people played it in school or something? And then, like, they allowed it because it was, like, called Geometry something and had something to do with geometry, but, like, it was actually just a fun game, like a racing game? 5-minute daily players, you build your own maps, okay. But in a way, that's when people were like, oh, haha, they're doing the thing from Geometry Dash. It's because it's also like a map building game. Is it a racing game as well? I mean, it's called Dash, so I assume. And what do you race? Are you racing, like, cubes? Cars? Wow! I had to release because I almost lost it, but it's still 8.8 PB. Alright, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do it now, problem. Because I won't remember to do it if I don't do it. I gotta hydrate. Why don't you kick me a link in the Discord. Are you streaming daily? I mean, which time you start the stream? This is your main game. Club is still called mashed potato. Ooh, can you beat world records on mashed potato tracks? Oh. Oh, there was a request by Kerfuffle. Yes, sir. Can't have Discord, I'm too young. Okay, fair. No worries. You don't have to send me anything on Discord anywhere. I can search that thing you said. It's not that difficult. Emerald Realm by Cubic. Look. Let's go see what he's talking about. That's one of our young guys, but he is able to just give me full information. So, what? That's not what I said. You know? So, what we're gonna do is just pop that whole thing into Google. Paste. Uh-oh. Look up Emerald Realm by Kulik. The whole comment into Google. And here we go. It's a very quick Geometry Dash 1-minute video. Perfect. You get to find out what it's about. $12 months to build, 450 hours. Oh my god. So you are like a cube on a sometimes on a rocket. Okay, sometimes not. That can't be the map though, right? Oh, this is the map. This is the map at 50% speed. There's the classic mode. Let me turn this down a little bit. Classic mode where you can't stop going forward, in platformer mode, but you move left to right. Okay. But this is one where you can't stop going forward and you have to just like jump and go up and down to decide how, like, interesting. No, the full level? It's 3 minutes? There are 9 game modes. Okay, let's check it. Quickly one time. 3 minutes, not 9 minutes. Okay. Finally finished. Is this to music? Set to music? Is that why it's like... I will start back. That one is. So of course it's not something that is a popular thing to do in the game, is to have your games, the maps or levels, you call them, I guess, be this intense with all of the graphics and animations. Like, so sending you forward and you have to make your way through without crashing this thing and getting as many of the loot maybe as possible, or do you have to make everything in order to win? Like, it's only going to show something, a perfect run. I guess it's difficult to know what the actual goal. Ask you anything? All right, what are the controls? Up, down, left, right? Like, what do you do? Just jump only? Turn into a block. Turn into a robot. He's bouncing off of stuff. He's jumping through hoops, mostly jumping through loops and spinners. For classic, just one input. Okay, that makes sense. So it's just a click game, but it's a timing. It's a rhythm game, basically. Platformers is arrow key. Or WSD. So it's left and right, yeah. Or up, down, left, right. That's the one for smothering. I don't know why. Can you use them down? The hoops or portals that change your icon. Okay. Oh yeah. And each icon does a different set of attributes, it looks like. Like does reacts in different ways. Yeah, either bounces or flies up or flies down, or very interesting. There's a lot going on. Also, yes. Like, sorry I didn't give you the warning already, but convulsions warning about 10 minutes ago. If you know a friend that watches Abitum TM and does get seizures from watching flashy stuff, go ahead and just for safety's sake, just call 911 and send them to their house, please. Or 199 or whatever it is in the UK. Says if you're here, your ATs are getting stronger. Pretty cool, guys. I won't be playing, I don't think, a lot of Geometry Dash, but maybe someday I'll try. Maybe for 5 gifted over on YouTube. 5 gifted memberships. I'll download it right now. You gotta ask your dad. Save up for it for Christmas. You have no jumps midair. Yeah, I won't really make you get into the mechanics of each of the transformations of the vehicles, or the whatever you want to call it, the abilities. Seems like there are strats, but there aren't really mechanics so much, and so that you're just mostly always going to be timing, but you have to time things differently depending on what you're aiming for and what's going to make it work. $2. No, dude, that's $2 is. I don't know, man. Kind of steep. I only get $3 a month doing this, you know. I don't make a lot of money. I got 1 sub this month. That's about $2.50. About to get. Definitely don't put money into it. Oh, that could have been good. Unless it's your passion. You know, that's kind of what it ends up being. That's the reason I come out on a regular. I do like doing this. I like seeing you guys chatting it up, being goofy all the time. It's never been about the money for me. I do make the jokes though, because it's fun when, you know, to think that someday, you know, I could build up to the point where Scrap the Virtual, and then guys are not likely, but possible. Maybe I have to get better at GeoGuessr, or maybe it is Geometry Dash that gets me there. You know, you never know. Oh, bad landing. You're good at typing? In order, I'll do it to thank you for making entertaining content. I said the child. Cool. There we go. I'll keep it going. Hopefully until Kerfuffle is a billionaire and I should become rich. By then he'll be the one oiling me with 10k like scrappy viewers have started doing. Yeah, you never know, right? You never know how it works out. Assuming, of course, I stay as slow aging as I have my whole life. What a line here, though. I mean, this is a fun line to try to master. It's just tough. Yeah, hopefully Mr. Beast comes here out of curiosity one day and just has like he's doing his last round of dropping 10k. He's like, I gave $10,000 to every Twitch streamer on today. You know, he's gonna have that video one day when he just runs out of things to do. If you're a subscriber to Mr. Beast, you just got a stimulus package. Beast for president. Mr. Jimmy Beast for president. Or like I make an AI video with XQC's cameo. Yeah. And he happens to find it and thinks it's the funniest thing ever and just like flies me out to Canada and gives me 10k. I don't know why 10k keeps being the number, but it just seems like a weird, like a weirdly, like crazy amount to start to be like, okay, now I can actually take this seriously. And this could actually be a career now. I'm getting better a little bit at that. What's cool about this map is I could hunt it for quite a while. Even if I don't love the fact that it ends like that, it makes it huntable. Makes me need to conquer it. Because otherwise, like if it just ended clean and smooth without the engine off, I'd have no reason. I would get fast and I would be like, yep, I did it. That's as fast as I need to go. This shows me where the speed can be gained, where it is important to gain it to get the next best time. So it's cool for that. But just difficulty level as compared to the rest of the map, this section is uber difficult. Oh crap. And then there's the punishing ass respawn. Yeah, I just don't like this. Alright, see you, man. Oh, you know what? I'll check out the map now. Or I'll throw it in the list, though. If you want to come back, I will. If you want to reload or whatever. I'm gonna, or go over to Twitch. Maybe you don't have Twitch. But I will check out your map today. I'm gonna throw it in the video. Sorry about your lagging issues. Bye. Just to give you an idea, though, there's only like 2 maps in the map right now. There's one more after this one. So you should be the one after that. All right, couple more runs. No slide is not the way. Or maybe if performed properly. Not the way I did it. I do like this route a lot. It's just a couple, there's a couple things about it kill it for me. I like the route a lot. Like I wanna steal your route. As a mixed map, is a phenomenal route. It's just that respawn makes me start all the way over. I mean, it's pretty basic route also, but I like it. It's fun to drive. That was super fast and ahead, but out of control. Just fully out of control. I don't think it's, yeah, this was savable. Hiya, Kafa. Alright, you guys ready? We can vote skip next if you want. I mean, you guys don't have to wait for me all the time. I mean, I guess for this one I was hunting, so if you wanna vote skip again, I can hunt it though. That's kind of fun. Not yet. Let's go. 43.8. I take that. That's fine. I could come back to hunt gold here. I like it though, and I like that the ATs are tough. It's like an achievable goal for me, gold for me. But yeah, it's about the level of a couple of days. Like whatever. I'll give you everything you need to know about this. Is a great route, great time for AT and all that stuff. I just don't like one checkpoint placement. Or you could use another one or a reset somewhere in the bobsled just to make it a little less. Like you'd still lose so much for speed for not hitting it that it's worth it, But you wouldn't lose like a whole medal over it. That's all. But very cool. We're gonna go next. I'm gonna go grab a drink. A BRB.
And Avatim with the win. GG.
Terra_virtuoso followed the stream. Thanks so much Terra_Virtuoso for the follow.
Terra Virtuoso, thank you for the follow. Got a world record a while ago. We got Virtuoso is the name of the map by Desolate. Somehow I've gotten a 1.2 PB. I've never ran the map before, but let's go. I'm on a 1.246 PB. Let's see if I can hold that. See if I can hold it. Let's get it perfectly. You can. Perfect. Oh, that's exactly the same speed I hit that. Oh, I just the same respawn too. Oh my gosh, it's so weird. The respawn timing was exactly the same. I should never hit the brakes there, but I did it last time too because it felt safer, so see if I can still get to the reset just about. I don't know. This feels about the same speed as before. If I can hold the 1.246 PB, no way. Oh man, but I do not have the speed for this. Let's see. Without the speed for this, I gotta go all the way back to. Oh, the reset, you can go past the reset, past the reset. Yep. Yeah, alrighty. All the way back to the booster, sure. Well, that's not gonna be it. Do that again. Because you need better checkpoint placements. A checkpoint right at the beginning or end of this booster, or probably the beginning of that booster, helps you reset back up for this. If you miss it the first time, you know? Beyond that, again, awesome route. A respawn's punishing enough, you know? So you can just do it. It doesn't have, like that. That's one thing. Just move a checkpoint or add a checkpoint in there at the bottom of that ramp, I guess. So that you can respawn directly onto that booster if you don't have the speed. If you like crash and don't have the speed, I think would be a great addition to this map, and then make this map like ready for some cool scenery, honestly. So I guess I could do that as my part if you wanted me to add anything. Last question. Oh, we made, yeah. Oh wait, this map we co-made it with Deza, at least to start. I was wondering. I was gonna say last question. Is this Virtuoso the same? Have anything to do with the map, or is this like a bot that heard me say the name and just popped in and followed me? That's cool. I guess my question was answered before I asked it. Actual 0.875 pp so far. Too cool to name it like that. Mad respect. Yeah. That is cool. Do you stream as well? Or how'd you guys find each other, I should say? Oh, I did not mean to hit respawn. I hit the backup camera. My version had a wall ride, and then I stopped streaming. Sometimes, okay. It's a sick ass map, but that's one thing I don't like is that if you mess up the checkpoint, that one checkpoint, there's no redemption. There's no way to, you gotta drive all the way back. The respawn is it's not respawning. It only needs that. Oh, and I'm not saying Dessa's here. Dessa didn't make it. Yeah, I'm not saying that is your fault or anything. Oh, okay. You guys made half and half. Interesting. The beginning is really this super smooth part so far. Let's see what I feel about the second half. First part you did together. I understand. Very cool. Are you console as well, Sarah? No? PC, laptop? Okay. Oh, when I say as well, that does I shouldn't I don't know that Deza is. I just thought we do have a lot of people that do both, or I should just start asking which are you, which stream up on. And hello, TH. Today I converted some TMNF tracks 2020. That's interesting. Have you been playing the game for a long time? Or you just used like the converter tool? And is there like a popular, like did you make a specific set, like a campaign or anything out of it? Or you're just doing some stuff for fun? You check the club, the Virtuosos, folder TNMF. I can. I'm curious on, if you know the tracks from, if they're like, well, like how'd you decide on which tracks to do? And whether or not you use just the auto converter thing. If you put in the work yourself, then I'll probably do it no matter how you found the tracks. If you use the auto converter, then if there's an interesting way that you found the tracks, I'll check it out. Use the nation's converter. Okay, cool. And hold on a bit of a PB. Give me a sec. Some of the TNF blocks I don't have replacements here. You can check the no. Okay. They probably didn't really do something there then, but that's cool. I wonder then how you chose the tracks to do, but we'll just go look at them, see if they're fun. I don't like this. This is one too. Unless you wanted it to be there. Unless you wanted this little bump to be there to make it hard, and if so, just go ahead and block it. You know, put a pole there or something. Guide stick maybe. But I don't like the path that can just send your car. I would just maybe do, oh, well, I don't know, let me look. Because if you do spot slide adjustments with the gizmo, does that ruin the line? If you drop it down just a little bit here, no, because everywhere else still makes it down the same. Like you're still there. Yeah, that's fine. I would just drop that down to even. But then again, it takes everything else off grid then maybe, and then you worry about scenery and stuff being placed easily. But there's other ways. You could just block it. Literally just put a bush there so you know not to drive there. I don't mind it being an obstacle, but I feel like it should be one if it's good. You know, like one that's visible. Very cool though. Pretty cool route. This one's not my favorite. Just because I don't know my backup camera button so far. That's not it either. That's brake. There you go. I'm still not making. So it's punishing for my level still. But that's, you know, that's what Tesla does. It's the speed check. After a really tough section without a respawnable, practicable spot, sometimes it makes it tough. But the route's there. I'd love to get this thing, like I say. Get it in the lab myself and see what I can do. So a few things I would love to just take quickly, like try to maneuver around to make this a little more glidey smooth through here. Even if it's just some route guidance to see where the aims are for things. And you know you need all this speed coming up, right? So you better be gunning it. You hit it. This is different. If you don't get flipped over, then what? Okay, so if I have too much speed, I'm just landing on my roof. There's nothing you can do. So what do I do? Let's slow down. Oh, no. What's happening? I don't know what happened. It changed. So different. I don't know. Oh no, no, no. Not enough speed, I guess. Yeah, let's start over. I didn't feel like I had that much more last time. Or like the times I did make it. But we'll try. There's nowhere to tell where that jump's coming there. Kind of blind and dangerous. Mm-hmm. Start off smooth though. 18 speed slower, okay. I don't know what I did then. I just lost a good amount of speed before. You need that, huh? Oh, come on. I'm not gonna survive it no matter what. There's no surviving it. Start is full speed, indeed. Start is full throttle. I'll give you that. Till that jump, then you don't need full speed. I don't believe I am drifting. Unless you mean there. Oh, what? I really gotta. I would like a camera change. I don't know. How do you make this work? First, when I get it perfect, but just because I want to check something. Oh, so it's just like inverted steering mayhem shenanigans. Because you're in a forward gear still. Yeah, I'm not gonna hunt this anymore. Because now I know I can go all the way back and get speed for that, like, but it is. Next track on the list for now. So let's see what they are. Just have. Oops. Yeah, that's it. So I can pop on the purple track. I don't know. What was it? What were you talking about? I think they just converted tracks. The last ones, actually. And it happened for seconds as I had 504 maps. Yeah, not enough speed. I'm not really interested in playing a whole bunch of MNF maps that are just like because you can. Like if you had a selection because you love the maps or something, if you had a group like, you know, the best maps TNF ever made, or like the beginner maps of that, or like the this map or that something. But if you're just like because you can do it, one that did it because I can, less interesting. Gotta go. Have a good one. All right, take care. Had to restart my leaderboards. Disappeared. Gotcha. Guys, I think I'm gonna head off to today too. That's probably about as long as I planned on streaming, or longer, honestly. I plan on being off a little bit ago. I'll send a few of you that are still here, if you'd like, over to another streamer. Ari at home's doing some improv, or we can send you over to Emlon. He's doing mapping. I think that makes more sense. Emlon makes sense since we're doing a lot of mappers here today anyway. He's a cool guy. We did mention him earlier. Yeah, I don't ever give Emlon some love. Don't forget to take care of yourself. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay hydrated, all those good things. Don't forget where you're parked. Of course, as we always say around now, bye-bye. Shake and bake. Where's the read button? My mouse keeps going to the wrong part of the camera.